lie down however you are most comfortable. Close down the eyes and just start taking that breath in and out through the nose. Maybe some big exaggerated breaths to start with here as you close your eyes. Do that body scan, check in with any areas of tension, and just let it go. I'm just going to hear the breath, tune into all the sensations in your body. Enjoy no distractions, no phones. And then let's begin with the hands and the feet starting to move. Okay, so maybe curling in the fingers and the toes and then spreading them. Little joints, little movements. And then move this into your wrists and into your ankles. Start rolling out the joints. And then let's take a big overhead stretch. So reach those arms way up over your head. Nice big breath in, like you just woke up. Stretch your whole body here. Good, and then we'll set the arms up in the 90-90 position, or the goalpost position, opening up through your chest. And we'll bend the knees, feet wide, and we will windshield wiper legs. Okay, move slowly with this. See how the hips are feeling. See how this lower back is feeling today. Breathe. And with your arms at your sides like this, you're just noticing if the back of the wrist will connect. Okay, the hands. Will the shoulders open up here? Okay, and then let's take hold of the knees and the shins and squeeze in and feel that lower back against the floor, rocking from side to side. Keeping the head down and tucking the chin in, reaching the back of the neck towards the mat. Just squeezing into the belly. Let's walk the legs to the ceiling. Legs come up, one is bent, one is straight. Drive through your heels. Pull your toes down, spread your toes. See if the ankles can be in a line to the hip. Okay, as you try to kick the leg up. And if both legs straighten easily, push the ankles together, straighten both legs, and play with the external rotation of your toes. Mary Poppins feet. Do a few of those instead. Breathe. Right away, we are going to firm up the belly, wake up the abs as we lie here on our backs. So let's bend the knees. And let's play with knee joint in line with hip joint. And then we push the knees away just a little bit and we pull them back in. So this is a small movement. We're just going to repeat. And what you're really thinking about here is, can I push my lower back down? Can I pull my belly button in towards the spine? And can I breathe through this small range of motion? Okay, line your knees up over your hips, push your knees away. Let's keep doing this. Your arms can be at your sides if that's comfortable for you. And every time you pull the knees back in line with the hips, make sure that lower back is staying flush to the mat. Breathe. Okay, take a moment, squeeze your thighs back to your belly, rock from side to side. And then reset that same position. Knees over hips. Take your left leg, drop that leg out to the side, and then pull the knee up, and then drop the left heel towards the mat. Now, if you can tap it, go ahead, but you don't have to. Repeat your left leg. Take it out to the side, bring it up, drop the heel towards the mat. Keep the belly button into the spine, keep the lower back down. We'll do 5 here. Okay, drop the heel down, that's 3. Open the knee out to the side, drop the heel down. That's 4. Keep that low back down. Leg out, take breaks if needed, drop the heel. There's 5. Make sure your knees are still over your hips. Let's begin this on the right leg. Drop the right knee out. Drop the right heel towards the mat. 1. Continue to breathe. 2. Continue to reset the lower back as needed. 3. If you want to keep the hands to the belly, you can do that. Make that mind-muscle connection a little easier. And we have 1 more time. Woo. Okay, now let's take hold of the knees again. Rock a little bit from side to side. Take a breather. We're going to try to peel the tailbone up off the mat 10 times. You can do this by lifting the legs up towards the ceiling. It's a little bit more difficult. Or rock the legs back. It's not quite as hard when you do that. So we'll bring the legs bent or straight, whatever you prefer here. And then the peeling of the lower back up off of the mat. And if you need to rock back here, that's okay. Do 10 at your own pace, directing your legs upward or back a little bit. And just really feel the low belly. Oh, I'm shaky with that one. 8, 9, and we'll be done with that. Nice work, everyone. Take your legs down. Let's bring the ankles under the knees and take the arms at the side. We're going to wiggle the blades under the back, lift the chest a bit, puff the chest, and with really strong arms, push down, pick your hips up, squeeze your glutes, and come back down. Push the arms, lift the hips, breathe. 2. Repeat here, we'll do 5. 3. And have your hip bones be your focus. So get your hip bones as high as you can, really extend. 4. And 5. Okay, we'll do 5 more lifts, but we'll set our feet up in that butterfly position or that bound angle. So if you bring the soles of the feet together here, you can take a moment, breathe, relax your belly, relax your glutes. The edges of the feet will push down. The hips will come up. You can take your arms nice and strong at your sides, draw the shoulder blades under, and let's do 5. So nice big inhale. Let's lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and come on down. Big breath, up we go, and down. Let your hip bones be your guide. Lift them up. 3, and 2 more. 4, and that'll do at 5. Okay, if you're all right to rock and roll the length of your spine, let's do 3, or roll on your side and come up carefully, coming into tabletop. Nice firm abs as you rock and roll, and then we'll swing it around, coming into tabletop. All right. Lining it up here, spreading your hands, pushing every knuckle down, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, cat-cow the spine. Take your big inhale and arch your back. Take your exhale and round it out. Big inhale. And exhale, pull that belly button in, tuck your chin, tuck your tail. And again. Okay, nice job. We're going to try some leg extensions while we round and arch the spine. So with your left leg, drive the heel towards the ceiling and feel that your back arches here. Okay, so this left leg is up, heel is up, there's an arching in the back. And then as you exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tail, and just see if this left knee can come close to your face. Maybe it will even touch your nose. Let's do 3 like that. So on the inhale, we're arching and driving a heel. And on the exhale, we're rounding, squeezing the abs. The knee comes to the nose. 1 more time, big inhale. Good, you feel all that movement in your spine. Exhale. And put the left knee down. The right heel up, arching. Exhale, rounded. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, now we'll put the knee down. Bring your back into that middle place. You're not rounded, you're not arched, you're in the middle, the abdominals firm up, and let's try to not move through the back at all. So stable spine. The left leg and the right arm will go into a lift, an extension, big inhale, and then exhale, take the hand to the knee under the body. Try not to move your back. 2, and then 1 more. Keep your spine stable and bring it down. Same thing, right leg, left arm reaches, spine is stable. Inhale, exhale, hand to the knee. Lifting 2, and 1 more. Awesome. Okay, come onto the back of your left hand with your fingers forward. See if you can straighten out through your arm, and then just wiggle your fingers. You can even turn your toes under at this point if you're not. Stretching out your feet, your wrists, and switch hands. In the back of the right, fingers are forward. Move your fingers around. Breathe. We are going to lift into downward dog here. Now you can sit back on the toes for a moment. Give your wrists a shake from side to side. Give your wrists a shake up and down. Loosey in the goosey. Okay, so hands set up, shoulder width, fingers forward. Let's move to downward dog and we'll walk it out. Look through your feet. Get into your toe joints here. Foot twist to straighten the big toe if you need to. And breathe. If you feel like you're in a handstand or you have a crease at your wrist or your shoulders are right above your wrist, let's bend the knees more. Let's push back. Let's really exaggerate the weight being in the legs and your body pushing back away from your own hands. Listen and move your body how you like. Okay, let's step our feet wide and bend the knees and push back to ragdoll. Come to the back of the mat. And then once you're here, make sure your stomach is on your thighs. So big, generous bend in the knees. Shake your head out, maybe sway. Breathe here, let go here. Pull your stomach muscles in. Firm your belly, roll up slowly. Round your back, but support it with strong abs. Your head is the very last to come up. And then once you're up, take these shoulder blades back and down. Step your feet closer together and interlace your fingers. Push out through your palms. Reach the arms over the top of the head. And on the exhale, lean to the side, pushing out your hip. If you can turn and look up a little bit, try that. And then inhale tall, exhale, lean to the other side. Good, and then as you inhale, come tall. Just drop your arms down nice and loose, and we will walk to the top of the mat. We're going to begin with a Sun Salutation B. So we step forward into a Warrior One here, and we'll do it really slowly. Big toes are touching. As you breathe in and reach your arms up, bend your knees, come into a chair. Nice inhale, and then as you exhale, dive over your thighs, forward fold. We'll inhale, come to the half back, come up your legs and lift your tail and stick out your chest. And on the exhale, take plank. Step all the way back. Let's hold the plank for a moment. Tuck your hip bones to the bottom of the ribs, squeeze the belly, look forward. We'll lower the knees and the chest, the elbows point back. Tops of the feet push down, inhale, lift the chest, pause here and take your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Feel them pull down your back. And then exhale, release that and peel off to downward dog. And right away we look through the feet, draw the heels. And on your inhale, let's take this right leg and start to send it up towards the ceiling. So we'll reach it up nice and slow and inhale. And then as you exhale, try stepping it through between your hands. And if it lands right here in the middle of the mat, put your back knee down, your left knee. Help the right foot. We'll take the left foot and we'll land it on the 45. And then slowly lift up. Chest up. Big inhale, reach the arms. Direct your hip bones forward, squeeze your back thigh nice and tight. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Step to plank, look forward. Take a moment here, hip bones to the bottom of the ribs, contract the belly. Exhale, we'll take the knees down, we'll drop the chest down. Tops of the feet push down, inhale, lift, stay here. Pull the shoulder blades down more, draw the chin. And release, peel off, down dog, look through the feet. On your inhale, take the left leg up, nice and slowly. And on the exhale, step through the best you can. Okay, I land it in the middle on my first one, take my back knee down, help it. Take the right foot, land it flat 45, bring the body up, lift the chest. Big inhale, reach. Hip bones are forward, back thigh takes a good strong squeeze. And exhale, bring your hands down. Step back, look forward. I'm going to take a moment here and think about the stomach muscles. Can you find them? Can you make that little tuck? Squeeze belly. And if you want to lower down from toes, go ahead, let's lower down. Nice big inhale, lift. Slide shoulder blades down. Good, release from here, come all the way down and peel off, back to that downward dog, look through your feet. We'll sink the heels, and we'll really think about lifting the sitting bones up to the ceiling. And you just breathe into wherever you're feeling that stretch. And you go ahead and make any movements that your body feels like making. And breathe. Okay, we're going to inhale, look up through our thumbs, and on the exhale, start moving your body forward, and then we'll step forward. You can notice your lead leg. We can change that up today with that move. When you get here, inhale to the half. Take a moment, tail up, chest out. Exhale, fold back in, soft knees, tuck your chin. Inhale, reach all the way up. Look up. And as you exhale, let's bring those hands down. Nice work. Okay, if you're not at the top of your mat, get to the top of the mat here. I have a hair in my mouth. Okay, that's gross. Big toes are touching. Shoulder blades are going to pull back. Chest is going to open. Interlace your hands. And let's take a moment here to really open the chest. Okay, work the shoulder heads. Move them around. And if it feels like you can bring your arms up, let's bring the arms up. And then from here, let's think about drawing in the ribs just a little bit. We'll tuck the ribs in just a bit. We'll lift the chin. Move your head around if that feels good. And then let that go. We're going to balance on our right foot, so spread those toes. Take hold of your left foot, the thumb is forward. Feel the stretch in your left thigh by drawing the tailbone under, keeping the knees close together. Really tucking that tail and feeling this in hip flexors and left thigh. You got it. Release this stretch and take this left foot to pyramid position. So we'll step it back just a little bit, hands to the hips. Inhale, puff your chest. And then exhale, hinge at your hips without bending your knees, but we're also not locking them. And can you feel a stretch in your right hamstrings? I really want you to connect to that sensation here. And then inhale, stand up, take a big reach through the arms, and let's do that again, but with the arms long and the biceps by the ears. So as you exhale, hinge, squared off hips, not locking the joints, or hyperextending the knees, feeling the stretch in the right hamstrings, breathe there, inhale, up we go. Okay, bringing the arms down, let's externally rotate this left arm. The thumb is back, and we'll hold to the inside of the left foot. A little bit trickier, so let's try to send this left thigh back and reach the right arm up into our dancer. And then as a challenge today, let's hinge. Let's tip, maybe finding the stretch in the right hamstring again. Feeling an arch in the back, locking the gaze. And then slowly start to come up from that tip. And as you release your left leg, step it all the way back to a triangle position. So it'll step way back. The left foot and the left hip are now open to the side of the mat, but the right foot stayed straight. Bring the arms up. Can you move your hips without bending your knees? Can you even them off? And can you push your bum forward? Flip your right palm up to the ceiling. Take the right arm up, reach it back. Opening up through the right ribs, big inhale. And then exhale, come back to triangle. And as soon as you're up here, let's extend our triangle. So let's reach the body forward, and when you can no longer reach, tip the hand to the shin. The left arm is going to reach up. Maybe it feels okay to turn and look up to it. If you need to stay supported, right hand on right shin, go ahead. If you can be unsupportive and really contract the abdominals and maybe come up and down here in a small up-down action, tight abs, let's try that on for size. And then on your next inhale, come all the way back up to triangle. As soon as you come up from here, start bending this right knee into a warrior two and come in and out a few times. As you do this, do your check. Are my shoulders over my hips? Is my left hip pulling back? Is my right knee pulling open? Drive through the right heel as you push back. Strong glute. And then the next time that you sink in, let's hold. Arms are up, shoulders are down. Look over that right arm. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, move to side angle, and that can be elbow to thigh. It could also be maybe hand towards floor. If you want to turn and look up to the left arm, go ahead, look up. Nice big inhale, and then exhale, this left arm comes down. We're going to move to that lizard position. So the hands are going to come down towards the mat, and we'll spin onto the ball of the back foot. The right foot wiggles a bit wide, and I want you to resist the urge to put the left knee down. We're going to play with sink the hips, lift the hips. Okay, and that can be a nice strong action in the belly. So I sink and stretch, and then I contract the stomach muscles and I lift the hips up a bit. Let's do that 5 times. That's 3. Good, dropping, lifting. And one more time. All right, nice. Now let's start to put this left knee down, and as you put your left knee down, walk your hands back. Keep your hands more towards the left side of your mat, and let's see about straightening out this right leg, maybe pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. Okay? Of course, if you need to use a block and be up here, you can. All right, so big, huge, deep stretch, right leg. If this doesn't feel like it's much of a stretch, maybe playing at the ankle. So the right foot reaches to the mat and the toes pull up. Maybe that creates more of a stretch in your body. I like it, that looks great. Okay, we're gonna move from here to gate pose. So this right leg is gonna come out to the side. Okay, we're gonna come up through the body, through the torso. Right leg is out to the side, the right foot is flat, the toes are forward. Take a nice inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, right arm down, right leg, left arm over the head. Nice. Good, breathe. And then inhale, the arms come back up. The hands are gonna come down, and we're gonna lift to downward dog. So we'll just step this right foot in, find your downward dog, and then we'll take a flow. Inhaling to come forward. Exhaling to lower the body down from knees or toes. Inhaling to scoop the chest. I'll leave that up to you if you want upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhaling back to downward dog. Look through the feet, draw the heels, lift the sitting bones, breathe. And big inhale, look up. And exhale, move forward and step forward, maybe using the other leg to lead with this time. When you get here, inhale to half back, lift. Exhale to fold in and tuck. Inhale to reach all the way up and look up. And exhale. My hands come down. Nice. And if you're not quite at the top of the mat, we'll get there. We'll interlace the hands, knuckles direct downward. Play with your shoulder heads, pulling them back, lifting up through the chest. Okay, repeat what we did the first time, or if you want to add a forward fold, we can add a forward fold to it. So as you breathe in, your chest is lifted, and then as you exhale, we'll bend the knees, we'll bring the belly towards the thighs, and we'll tip into the fold. Tuck the chin, see if the arms want to come off the back. How do they feel? Breathe. Inhale, slowly coming up the same way that you came down. Nice job, let that go. Your left toes are gonna spread apart. And we're gonna hold on to the right foot, the right ankle, with the thumb directed forward. The knees are tight together. Push your hips forward, breathe into your thigh. Lock your gaze. Good, bring those knees a little closer together. As you release the leg, it steps back into pyramid, hands are on your hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge. Think about pulling the left hip crease back and get that stretch sensation in the left leg. Breathe. I like to look a little bit forward here so I don't hunch the back. Think about that. And then as you breathe in, lift up. Reach your arms. Nice big breath in. Biceps by ears. Exhale. Do it again. Hinge forward. Pull the left hip crease back. Good. Inhale, rise up. Taking the arms down, let's externally rotate this right arm. The thumb points back. Can you hold the inside of your right foot? And can you start to push your right thigh back? Reach your left arm up, kicking. And we'll add a bit of a tip again. Tipping, tipping, breathing into left hamstrings. Focused. If you fall, you come back. You fall, you come back. Now as we inhale and stand up from here, let's get ready to step the right foot all the way back to the triangle position. So we let it go, we step it way back. The foot is out, the hip is out. Hips are open to the side mat. Check out your left foot. Can you move your hips from side to side without bending your knees? Find your middle place, push your bum forward, reach your arms up. Flip the left palm to the ceiling and then take the arm up. Big breath in, reach back. And come back to triangle. As soon as you lift up from here, let's start to extend ourselves. So we'll reach forward, dropping into your left hip. When you can no longer reach, take your hand to your shin. Decide if you want to open or turn your gaze to the ceiling. As you reach this right arm up, is that okay in the neck? Now you can stay supported, hand on leg. Or release that, tighten up through the belly, and come up and down, micro move here with me. Really feeling your side body engage. And on your next inhale, rise all the way back up. As soon as you come up, bending into your warrior two. Line up shoulders and hips, push your left knee out to the side a little bit. If your knees are way over your toes, you gotta split the legs a little bit more. And as you push out of your warrior two, can you push out through the heel? Squeeze your glute. And when you feel pretty good with all points, arms come up. Look over the left arm, relax your shoulders. Exhale, side angle, maybe elbow, maybe hands. You can turn, look up. And let's exhale here, taking our lizard. Right hand comes down, spin onto the ball of the right foot, wiggle the left foot wide. Let's play with sinking the hips, firing up the abs, lifting the hips. 1. Sink, contract. 2. Good. Really push the hands down, squeeze the belly. 3. Good. 4. And one more time, strong belly, lifting up the hips. 5. Now we'll start to drop our right knee. We'll walk the hands back as the right knee comes down, keeping the hands to the right side. And pull your left toes up. Okay, noticing here in your back, do you have a lumbar curve? Can you maintain that? Do you need a block? Or maybe you just need to stay up high. It's okay. Do you want to play at the ankle? Breathe, relax. Okay, adjust any position that you need to adjust so that you're comfortable, so that nothing hurts, and so that you are enjoying the stretch. Okay, and we're going to take this left leg out to the side now for our gate position. So it comes right out to the side, and then you come up with your body. Left foot flat, toes forward. Take a big reach, inhale. Lean left arm over left leg, over the head with the right arm. Very good. Inhale, come up from here. Let's come to our downward dog. So moving nice and slowly. Hands take their place. Left leg pulls in. Look through the feet. We'll take a little flow here. So as you breathe in, you come forward through plank, looking forward. As you exhale, lower down, use your toes. As you inhale, scoop in cobra or upward facing, that's up to you. And as you exhale, come back to downward dog. Okay. I'm going to challenge you with a knee to elbow challenge in plank. You might choose just to hold straight plank the whole time. You don't have to do this. You could even just hold plank on the knees and the elbows if you prefer. Okay? If you're okay to try the knee drive, let's give it a try. We're going to come to plank first on the hands. We're going to take this left knee and we're going to draw it under the body. We're drawing the left knee towards the left elbow first, and then we're swinging it across to see if we can bring it to the right elbow. Good, let's do that 3 more times. So bring it back to the left, bring it over to the right. 2, bring it back to the left, bring it to the right. 3, bring it back to the left, send it back. Okay, pull the right knee under the body. Breathe. Pull it to the right elbow first. Swing it across to the left. 1, back to the right, back to the left. 2, back to the right, over to the left. 3, back to the right, and back to the floor. And lower the body from knees or toes slowly to the floor. That was fun. Okay, right arm forward, left arm backward. You got it. Zipper up the legs. Inner thighs, zipper up. You got it. Chest is up. Take your left thigh and see if you can bring the left thigh off the mat. Squeeze that left glute. Take the right arm. See if the right arm will lift up. We're breathing. We need to breathe. You have the option to float the left arm here or bend the knee and go for that half bow. And you don't have to do that. That's totally an option. You could stay right here. And we're gonna hold for 5 seconds. 5, 4, kick up, lift more. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Nice work. Switch, left arm forward, right arm backward. Legs zipper up. Chest is staying lifted. Okay? We're gonna fire up the right glute and see if we can get the right thigh up. holding it. Now the left arm comes up. Now that right arm comes up. Do you want to stay long in the right arm and the right leg? Make your choice. Do you want to bend the knee? Can you find the ankle? Everyone's deciding here. And then once we've fully decided, now let's count. So kicking, if you've got it. Lifting, even if you don't, you're lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Holy in the moly. All right, arms out to your sides. Take your head to one side, rest. Ear flat. Maybe tilt the chin up. See if you get a stretch in your neck. Big breath. And turn your head to the other side. See if you can connect that ear. Maybe tilt up the chin. Close your eyes. Take a big deep breath. We're going to lift a locust. I want you to lift a locust for anywhere from 3 to 5 full breath cycles. And the locust can be arms under body or arms at the sides. Okay, so we talked a little bit about this at the beginning. If the arms are coming under the body here, you might find too much pressure at the elbows. Okay, baby fingers together. That's an option you can try. You could also go make fists, put the thumbs together. That might be more comfortable. And when you're setting arms under the body, you snake your butt up in the air, and then you wiggle the arms under the body, push the arms down, and bring the legs up, keeping the chin glued. So I want people to decide if that's not for you, arms under body, we're going to try to keep the chin glued best you can. Arms at your sides, legs up. Everybody begin to set up where you want to set up right now. I'm going to just come and take a look. You're going to focus here, adjust, and when you're ready, yep, like that, Gwen, and if it's too much on the elbows, go like that. Let's lift off now. 3 to 5 full breath cycles. You are lifting up the legs, you are squeezing the glutes in the lower back. You are breathing good. Gwen, think chin down more, legs up more. Yeah. Legs up, yeah. So if you can glue the chin to the floor, you are. And if that just won't reach, that's okay. 3 to 5 full breath cycles. I love it. And when you've had enough and you just let it go, peel off the mat, and take a child's pose. Nice. Wow, okay, we still have a few hanging on here. Lifting high and strong. And yeah, good, okay. So we are coming to child's pose together now. Everybody's had enough of the locust liftoff. Round the back, breathe. That is big work in the low back. In the glutes. Okay, let's come up. Swing the legs around. Nice work, everyone. As soon as we come into seated, if you know that you need your hips up higher and you want to sit on your block, you go ahead and sit on your block. We're going to take that classic forward fold. We're going to just test out the position first with the over the head reach. So toes up towards the ceiling, thighs strong. Let's go interlaced hands again, trying to push out your fingers, push out through your palms, and then reach the arms. Noticing, does your upper arm come by the ears? Can we get the upper arm to come by the ears? Can I lift my chin a bit? Puff my chest a little? Is there a lumbar curve? Breathing. And if that's really tight and hard, then I want you to prop up and support yourself on your arms here, okay? And if there's very little effort with that, and you feel that you can come into your fold, keeping your spine long, not hunching, then settle into your fold. Close your eyes. Lengthen your spine. Support your back by drawing in the stomach muscles. Good. Sitting up slowly from here, we're going to cross the ankles. We're going to do our sloppy cross legs, just like we did last week. Put your left shin in front of your right shin. Again, if you need to stay up on your block, you go right ahead. So with this left shin in front, we look for length in the spine. Nice inhale. And then we'll lean in, trying to feel the stretch through the left hip. And if that's not much of a stretch and you want to stack the shins, you go ahead and choose to stack your shins, putting your left shin on top of your right shin. And the ankles are flexed. The ankle bone is on the knee bone. The knee bone is lined up over the ankle bone. So that's a choice. Sloppy cross legs or stacked shins. Close your eyes, connect to your breathing, soften your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. Let go here. Inhale, rise up. Okay, switching right over or right in front of the left. You might want to start in this position and move to stacked. When you're ready to lean in, you lean in. Maybe you don't need to lean in. Maybe sitting up tall is so tight in the hips, you stay right there. Listen to your body. Add any little movements that you want to add. And I like to hit that position first and then move to the stacked position. And bottoms of the feet should be nice and strong and flat if you're stacking. Close your eyes, hear your breath, relax. Keep breathing.